So my first kind of talking point is obviously the album's been out 4 months now. It was April, right?
I believe so, yeah.
uh, how's the kind of the last few months been? I imagine it's changed things up quite a bit for you.
Yeah, man, it's been great. We've been super busy, but, all good things. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun being on the back end of being done with the project. Sometimes it gets a little
Yes.
stressful in the moment, meeting deadlines and stuff. But, yeah, man, it's been great just getting to promote new music and give people a few different options on what I love and kind of sounds I'm into.
Mm. And what's it like to put out an album kind of that's all your stuff? Because you've done a lot of writing for other people previous, right?
Sure, yeah. That's kind of what brought me to Nashville with songwriting. I fell in love with that side of it and started writing songs and moved there. And I always dreamed of being an artist at some point. I knew that day would come or it wouldn't. And fortunately, it came a lot sooner than I thought it would.
Mm.
But it's been a lot of fun, man. Just to, like you said, get to play my own stuff, get to put songs together that I would cut the way I would cut them, and yeah, man, I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity to get to do that because a lot of people don't, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man.
Mm. Is it? Do you take a different approach to writing stuff, like for your own kind of release compared to stuff for other people?
I try not to be honest with you. I try to keep it the same. I just with having that 3-4 years of just being a songwriter when I first moved to town and writing for other people. I always say I never really figured out what my sound was, but I figured out what it wasn't
Mm.
in that process. And so when the time came for me to kind of put this record together, I had a really good direction of where I wanted it to go. And so at that point, it was just picking the songs. And so that was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. It was kind of low stress, And so, yeah, it was a blast, man. I got to be very hands on with this record, and I love being in the studio and being the just dangerous enough engineer that I am to lay something down and get to use some guitar work and all that. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, cool. Are you still doing songwriting for other people at the same time as your own stuff then?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like I feel like when you go into a room, one thing I've at least for me that's worked a lot better and kept stress off of everyone in the room is just writing the best idea. It's not, hey, this doesn't have to be for me. It doesn't have to be for you. Let's just write the best idea that we can
Yes.
today,
Yeah.
and somebody, it'll find a home.
Mm. Yeah, it's always kind of fascinated me a little bit because I'm more from kind of the rock background where, a band will just get together and write their own stuff. So to talk to, especially like the Nashville kind of scene where everyone will just, yeah, get in a room, write stuff out, go, oh, this will kind of fit with you as opposed to me. And yeah, it's all really cool.
It is. It's odd in some ways just because of that. It can get weird, but I try to eliminate any of that just because I don't want people to feel pressured about writing for me. Sometimes when that happens, they hit it too much on the nose, and you're like, I've already got this, or
Yes. Mm.
that's when you start running into that. So I just try to write the best idea. That's usually works out.
Mm. Oh, cool. Are you planning a follow up already? Is there some writing going on for some more solo stuff?
Yeah, man, I'm always putting projects together in my phone notes. I love going through songs and just again kind of filtering out songs that is this something I want to sing for the next 10 years?
Yeah.
Is this a message I want to send out? Just having the time to really go through that is awesome, and so I try to get a head start on it whenever I can and have kind of the songs ready to roll out whenever it's time to go back in. But yeah, we're always cutting, man.
Yeah. No, sounds good. And you've got quite a busy back end of the year planned, right? I saw the massive tour poster you've been sharing out.
Yeah, yeah, we've been doing that a lot. We're going on a little fall tour, starting in October, and kind of all over the place, East Coast, West Coast, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm bringing out some friends of mine
Mm.
for the Friends Like That tour, and we're just gonna keep it casual. I'm excited to bring a couple. We're about to announce the guests for this tour, but both great acts and people that I think are great humans for one,
Mm.
but also just really talented people that really haven't got the spotlight I feel like they deserve. So I'm hopeful that this will benefit them in some way.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Have you? I imagine you've managed to play some of your stuff live over the last few months. Then I imagine that's quite a cool experience.
Yeah, man, it's wild going from playing to 300 white chairs at a festival at 1 p.m. in the afternoon to getting a better slot and playing at least close to dark,
Mm.
and having a handful of people there singing lyrics back. I mean, there's no cooler feeling than that. That's why I'm out here, and that's what keeps me out here. If I was in it for any other reason, I would have hung it up by now.
Mm.
I just
Yeah, exactly.
love playing shows, and I get to do it with my guys. My band is, we were all buddies first and played in separate
Oh,
bands
cool.
together. So, that means a lot too. I'm excited to kind of catch some success with those guys as well.
Mm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Did they kind of contribute anything to the album, or?
Yeah, so my bass player and drummer, they both played on the entire
Oh,
record.
sick.
Yeah, it was really fun to, like I said, just be super hands on. My label's great about giving creative control to the artists, at least for me. They were very cool about me really just having a direction and chasing it. And I think a lot of that just, again, comes with earning that trust, starting out as a songwriter and a
Mm.
producer, because that's literally all I did. And so just having a little bit of that background, I think gave them that, room to trust me to get it where it needs to go. So it's a lot of fun.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. And I'd be remiss not to ask, but have you got any aspirations or plans to come to the UK at all?
Always, man, always. You guys have been such huge supporters of my music for so long. I love looking at the stats, like Spotify stats and stuff, and just seeing, all over the world where people are streaming my music. It's pretty wild and mind-boggling,
Mm.
but I would love to get up there at some point and see you guys in person. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, it's really kind of taken off here in Europe over the last like 3-4 years or so. So it'd
It's
definitely be
crazy.
cool.
Yeah.
And then as a kind of, I know you've worked with a lot of people in the past, but do you have a dream tour lineup you'd want to be a part of? Anyone you'd want to kind of support or bring on the road? And obviously you're bringing some friends on this next tour.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would love to. I don't know. There's a ton of combos I've thought up in my head, obviously, but no, I would love to go on the road with Eric Church. I think there's a handful of guys. Keith Urban's another guy I would love to be out with.
Mm.
He was a huge inspiration to me as a guitar player early on. So I would love to do that. Maybe it's Keith and Eric co-headlining.
That'd be cool.
I'll we'll do let's see, maybe Zach Top for direct support, and then I'll open. I'll take the opening slot on that one.
I'll be there from Rome. Yeah, that'd definitely be a cool tour.
Yeah,
Um,
man, that'd be sick.
and then as another kind of final, slightly tricky question, maybe. Do you have a song you'd have wished you'd have written from the past? I've had all sorts of answers to this. So.
Man, that's a great question. One of my favorite songs is an old Keith Whitley song, "I'm Over You." That
Mm.
song is there's just so much emotion in that song, which is hard to do as a writer. If you're not emotional in the moment, sometimes you can feel that, you know. And,
yes.
that song, there was definitely emotion when they were writing it. So I've always been intrigued by that, and hopefully I can write something close to that one day.
Yeah, yeah. Good choice. Awesome. Well, that's what I've got anyway. So thanks for taking some time out. I assume it's pretty early in the day there, is it?
Yeah, it's what time is it? 11 o'clock
Yeah,
almost.
it's not too bad.
Ah.
I'm doing alright for the shape I'm in, sitting by the fire with some damn good friends. Willie on my left, Jack on my right, blowing that smoke on a Friday night. Willing turned up on the JBL, girl, you probably think I'm going through hell, but I don't care if you never come back, 'cause who needs you when I got friends alive?